Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Always looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's the second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Gators have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the... in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision and giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
He's brought down out at the 46.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Blood down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Handoff with a single back. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now.
You know, these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving. The opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out So hard to cover this.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Important second down play coming up. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
First down and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Marshall. Dumps it down to the back. Caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The Longhorns move into the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw to the left. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Evanson. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense takes the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. Oh, what a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They're going to run it. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block.
And here comes a deep shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Texas. And the interception taken to the house. A big 6 potential game. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Now they get set to kick it away. Texas. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here comes a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Well, this is called settling down in a zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Gators are looking to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Marshall. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits. holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Easy.
He'll hand it off. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Movement here from the tight end. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's complete downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Makes a quick catch. And he makes it in. A 2-point conversion, inching the score a little bit closer now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Send the back in motion. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. He's found some room at the 45. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The shotgun handoff here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial third down play right here. They're going to run it here. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 15.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. But I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage on the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.